This is a short demonstration of the Raspberry Pi's capabilities using two Raspberry Pis, one here and one underneath. Secondly, a self-assembled Gertboard which provides an interface for various functions. In this case we're using it as an interface for a 12-volt motor from an old car vacuum cleaner. In addition, a servo motor to drive a waving flag demonstration. In addition, the other Raspberry Pi is interfaced with a Piface interface board which has two relays plus a number of inputs and outputs, and the relays are driving a small fan here and a small electric motor here. In a moment we'll start the demonstration and we will progress into each of the functions. First we have the waving flag demonstration, a small flag driven by the servo motor, which in turn is driven by the Arduino section of the Gertboard. Next we have the electric motor demonstration with the 12-volt vacuum cleaner motor, car vacuum cleaner motor, being driven again by the motor control unit on the Gertboard. As you can see, the motor gradually speeds up, will reverse direction and then slow down, reverse direction and then gradually speed up in the opposite direction, as indicated now by the piece of paper being sucked towards the impeller. Speed it up and then gradually slowing down. Now we have the small fan running, as indicated by the piece of paper here being blown away from it, indicating one of the relays being pulled to activate the small fan. Next we have the 12-volt motor being activated, again from the relay of the Piface, driving this small electric motor that will run from anywhere between 6 and 15 volts. And now we'll have all four devices running at the same time. That's the flag waving demonstration driven by the small servo motor. The small cooling fan, PCB cooling fan, the 12-volt electric motor, and of course the old car vacuum cleaner motor. And now, similarly, each of these functions can be controlled from my mobile phone. Now we have the flag going, the 12-volt vacuum cleaner motor, the small fan motor being driven here, and then finally the small electric motor, all being controlled via a mobile phone with the desktop of the Raspberry Pi being emulated on the mobile phone here, and bringing up the Piface emulator to control the fan and the electric motor, and being SSH'd into the other Raspberry Pi to control the servo motor and the 12-volt electric fan motor. In this clip, the digital outputs can be indicated by the LEDs being lit sequentially as reflected in the small mirror here. Each of the outputs can be selected by the Piface emulator and deselected just by clicking on the correct buttons, and each of the outputs is then extinguished. Finally, I'd like to give thanks to Alex Ames of rasp.tv, who was the inspiration behind this little setup, as he did something quite similar quite some time ago and provided me with the inspiration for doing this little setup. It's slightly different, but it does demonstrate the facilities and the capabilities of the Raspberry Pi in driving various functions. In this case, only a small PCB fan and a small electric motor, a servo motor and a car vacuum cleaner, but of course these could be adapted to drive many other things in robotics and many other applications. This is Ice Rambler signing off. Thank you for watching. Bye.